Hello everyone and welcome back to TerraFirmaPunk. Last time we left off, we were searching for a new type of rock so that I could perhaps, maybe, find myself some copper for our current quest. I did notice these berry bushes while the night was going on. I did kill a couple zombies because they were sneaking up on me. Crafty, sneaky zombies. They jump really high. That has got to be a smart move, bug. Okay, so we got ourselves the rhyolite here, and rhyolite does in fact contain copper as well as bismuth and iron. However, this is an extremely teensy landmass of rhyolite, I should say. The landmass is huge, but the percentage of it that is rhyolite is pretty tiny, so I think I'm going to have to head out this way. Yeah, there we go. That's a rhyolite beach right there on the map. So today we're mostly just looking for some copper so I can get this underway. That looks like a face, a head of some sort. Am I mistaken? Is that what that is? Like an Easter Island head or something? Oh, right, Hermit Crabs. Lovely. Hostile mobs for some reason. Despite the fact that Hermit Crabs are, you know, not the most aggressive animal. It's kind of the whole reason they have a shell is that they can cower in fear of other things. Alright, so, man, there are so many Hermit Crabs. Alright, let's top up our water here. Don't need that rhyolite there. Okay. We got some forestry beehives here, so that's cool. Let's see what is in this area. There's a fruit tree over there, I see. More cherries. We've got enough cherry trees. For now, anyway. We can get more later if we want. But for now, it's all good. So let's just keep a looking. I'm gonna need to find, like, honestly, the side of this cliff. If it had an actual side, it would be awesome. Actually, I can't dig ore right now, right? So, honestly, I just need to pay attention to the floor at this point. Although I guess I could gold pan. I could try this. No, this isn't working. Does it have to be sand? Maybe it has to be sand now. Could have swore gravel worked as well. Let's head towards the ocean and see if that works. Hello, ocean. Pleasure seeing you again. I don't see any sand under you, which is unfortunate. I'm probably gonna have to head back to the beach. That fish has a hat on. Good for him. So does that one. Interesting little fishies. And I do believe I need running water to be able to gold pan, so we'll probably have to dig a small little trench. Okay, so I got myself some sand. There we go, running water. Anything? No. Still nothing, huh? I guess there's nothing here. Alright. Well that was gold panning. Panning for gold, although in this case probably copper, honestly. So we'll just follow the rhyolite until we strike copper. And then probably do some panning close to wherever we find it. If at all possible. So we're just looking for copper nuggets on the ground. And not the nuggets like the one we have on us. I don't think those can be found on the ground. Actual like TFC copper nuggets. So, yeah. And I do believe it's native copper, so it should be bright and orange, which is awesome. Not going to be over top of clay, I can tell you that much. We might have to find some form of shelter out here if we can. Just because we're probably going to be in this area for a while. Huzzah! Okay, so copper. The copper there. Any over here? I don't see any over here, so let's try this way. Up on top of this hill. Any more copper up here? Not really. Alright, well, the reason I'm trying to pinpoint a center place that I could put a waypoint down. But for now, I'm gonna just pop the waypoint down right here. And call it copper. And for now, it can be turned off. But let's snag ourselves 2 copper nuggets from right here. Awesome. And hopefully if we find some more. I need about 10 of these. Well, I need exactly 10 of these. So we can make our thing. That looks like hematite. Yeah, it is. That's also hematite. There's a building over here, which is probably where we're going to set up camp tonight. Is my death marker still on? When was that from? I'm going to remove that now. We all saw it happen. Oh, there's copper by the structure. That's nice. Any more? Man, I think they reduced the amount of nuggets that spawns around an ore vein. If so, that's kind of like scary. A little bit. A little bit. Ooh, copper and silver over here. Okay, so copper and silver. Save. You know what I should have done is left that death marker on because that's where my home is. Whoops. And there was some copper down here as well. They might be suggestive of the same vein, but meh, who knows. Okay, that's 6. It's a good start. 7. Okay, so this copper vein is actually probably closer to over here. In that case, than on the other side of this building. It's been a fairly lucrative trip so far, though. I've gotten copper, I've gotten some berry bushes, I've gotten some fruit trees. So yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. Although we do know that there is copper around here and silver. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try panning again. Right off of the coast of this little pond here. Wow, that plant just sprung up out of nowhere. Literally. Still at 7. Hmm. Does it consume the sand anymore? Is that not a thing? Oh, there goes the gold band. So, that gets consumed. Alright, well, we need 3 more copper nuggets. We do have the vanilla ones, but I don't know that those count for 10 units. So, I'm just gonna get the normal TFC copper together. And we'll work with those units. Because that seems fine. There's more silver over here. Don't need silver right now, so I'm not gonna bother with it. I should probably actually head back to that structure and camp out the night. Yep, let's do that. It's getting really dark. I didn't even check to see if the door was reachable. Probably not my best idea. Whoa, that's a minotaur. Yeah, I don't see a door. Alright, in that case, we're gonna... Should have investigated that first and foremost. Whoops, daisy. Oh boy. Actually. Might not be the worst idea. Okay, cool. I guess I'm gonna call this little cave home for right now. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna mark this cave. Because who knows what's down here. Once we have a light source, I'll come back here. But yeah, so I'm gonna cut here until night, or until day rise again. And we'll continue our search for the remaining copper nuggets. See you guys in just a second. And we're back. Though I do wanna bring attention to something. Because while I was waiting out the night, I switched down to at a full screen so I could bring up just something to keep me busy while I was waiting. And I noticed that the button clicks in the menus have an echo, and I'm wondering if that's because I'm in a cave or not. But just like, I'll be quiet and let it just like, so you guys can hear it. Right? There's clearly an echo in there, right? It's not just me. I think that's kind of cool. If it's because I'm in a cave, then that's pretty awesome. Why can I not... So, look. Here's what I don't get. I can stand here. Absolutely fine. Here. Now I'm swimming here. I don't know why. Is there a way for me to change my, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna continue looking for that, oh my god. Hello, giant me. Bye-bye, giant me. I will leave you be, giant me. That was weird. Okay, so we're looking for more copper. We're looking for copper. Copper. Not the police, just the metal. And hopefully we can find the metal. We need 3 more nuggets of copper to make ourselves our copper ingot for the quest. It'd be nice to have more than that, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So we're going to start with the basics. And I think I'll just melt that ingot back down into a pick once we're done with it. If I can. I've never actually tried to put an ingot in a vessel and then kiln it, basically. So, I don't know. Hopefully it works. Maybe it won't. We'll see. I guess I could just work it on a stone anvil, right? I can work copper on stone. I don't have to make a copper anvil yet, do I? I don't think so. Of course, that means I need a stone anvil, which, you know, claystone isn't really an option. I would need a piece of rhyolite, probably. I think rhyolite works for anvils. Who knows? I'm sure lots of people do. I just don't off the top of my head know what works for what. Hello. Small bauxite, huh? Cool. I'll probably need that event. What's bauxite? That's aluminum, right? I believe it is. If my knowledge of early FTB packs and Pixelmon are any indication, that would be aluminum. Ooh, bismuth. Yeah, I'll mark this. Bismuth. That is not how you spell bismuth. That is not either. Bismuth. There we go. That is how you spell bismuth, and I will be turning that waypoint off. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Copper is the main objective, though. We need more of that. Oh, jute. I'm gonna take the jute seeds. I don't need the actual jute right now, but I'm gonna take the seeds because that will help us out in the future. 4 seeds is plenty. I can grow the rest if I want to, honestly. You don't need very much jute in TFC. Although, I guess we're not in just TFC now, are we? So, who knows? Maybe I'm gonna regret this decision at a later date. What are you? You are a fruit tree? You are olives. I have 3 olives combined with the ones that are at home, so I'm gonna stay at 3. That's fine by me. Copper is not very abundant in this region, I am starting to learn. It's more silver. Don't really need to mark the silver, I don't think. What do we use silver for? We use it for endgame TFC metals, right? There's an airship. That's kind of cool. I am totally lost, by the way. I have no idea how to get back to our home. Fortunately, Fog of War is in effect on, you know, all minimap functions. So, yeah, I can always check just the places I've been. And that should lead me back. But yeah, I have not been paying attention to how I've been changing my orientation on the map or anything, so totally lost. There's a building though, so that's cool. One of these days I'm gonna Hansel and Gretel myself into a situation that will be terrible, but you know what? It'll be okay. Everything will be okay. It's another one of these buildings. That's cool. This one is almost positioned correctly. Almost. No chest in this one, doesn't seem. I don't know, was there a chest in the last one like this we found? I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Well, we still need copper. Kappa, 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 kappa. Sploosh. Okay. Let's see. I've already been over that way, apparently. So I guess over this way? I don't know. Totally lost. Okay. Okay, that's a beehive. Cool. Wintry hive. Don't know what it's doing over here, but that's fine. I guess... Ooh, that's something I hadn't considered. How do hives work? Like apiaries. How does temperature? That's a good question, right? Like, is my beekeeping going to be dependent on the seasons? I mean, that's realistic, obviously. But at the same time, it's like, oh, that's cool. That'll be really interesting. That kind of makes me excited to try forestry again with that new little twist on it. Because normally you'd be out of luck depending on your biome, but with this, temperature changes day by day, right? Like, man, there is no copper anywhere. Where am I? I am back at the tower. No, I'm at the steam building again. Okay. Okay, so. I need to head north. I'm gonna head northwest. Because why not? We need to find ourselves some copper nuggets. That's just how it's gotta be. These are the things that a person needs in life. Copper nuggets. Among other things, I'm sure. Food, water, air. Although, I'm never going to find myself in a situation where I don't have air. And then I fall in quicksand and die of asphyxiation. I sure hope there's not quicksand in here. That was like one of the worst features for those biome add-on things is like quicksand. It's just an inconvenience. That's all it is. Is that a desert nova? Okay, no, that's sugarcane. I was gonna say, I'd be super surprised if Ars Magica was in this. That wouldn't make any sense. So I've been designing a custom mod pack that I've just been having fun with myself. It contains a whole bunch of just random fun mods. Oh, there's a boulder with some ore in it. Ars Magica is in the pack, Thaumcraft's in the pack, of course, a whole bunch of Thaumcraft add-ons, and so on and so forth. That's copper, no? Yeah, it is. Rich copper. Rich copper. Okie dokie. That's cool. Green apples, I don't believe I have. Join the crew. Just me and you. Can I go for 4 for 4? Oh, I went 4 for 4. Look at that. That almost never happens. Okay. So there's some copper. Unfortunately, no nuggets around. Actually, you know what? I didn't actually make a thorough check. Nope, no nuggets. Okay. It's almost night again. This is not a good sign. I found those 7 first initial nuggets like bang, bang, bang. But now it's like, well, you know, copper is a valuable resource at this stage in the game. So we're not going to give it to you at all, anywhere. Go look. You'll see. It does not exist. It is only fabled in legends and stories of old. So my mod pack, right? So far it has stuff like I've got a whole bunch of magic mods: Botania, Thaumcraft, Blood Magic, Ars Magica. Ooh, hello. Cool. I gotta find somewhere to hide. I really do. Song is not a good hiding place. It has an unfortunate tendency to attract attention. So does thinking out loud. But you know, I can't just be quiet. Oh. Well, we're well over time at this point, so I'm gonna have to cut this one here regardless. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all that fun stuff as always. If you did enjoy, please consider leaving a like or a comment. Any and all feedback is always very much appreciated. Helps me out a ton, and I do always love hearing from you guys. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.